It's weird that this movie is called Carrie 2 when there's no one named Carrie in it.
Such a stupid movie. In my notes, I kept writing down, Carrie does this. And I'm like, no, Carrie's not in this. Carrie's in this in flashbacks. She's been dead for a long time.
Yes, yes.
What's Emily Bergel's deal? I was not familiar with her. Are you familiar with her?
Not terribly. I've seen her in a few other things like Blue Jasmine. She had a small part on Star Trek Enterprise for, one episode.
Oh.
She was in that show Taken.
With the Steven Spielberg
episodes in that.
The Steven Spielberg thing with the aliens? Yeah. I watched that and liked it at the time. Huh. Oh, okay.
Yeah. 2 episodes of Mindhunter. Truman, do you think she was on ER?
God, talk about rusty reflexes. I'm gonna say, God, ER was on well into the 2000s. Is there gonna be Grey's Anatomy overlap at this point? I'm gonna say, no, she was not on ER.
Incorrect. She was on an episode of ER in 2000.
Fuck. I should have guessed. She was on Star Trek Enterprise. Why wouldn't she be on ER?
This technically is her first credit, though what I find interesting is that she was initially cast in 1996, so I don't know what she was cast off of, and why they held on to her for so long. Not that she isn't great in her part, but like with no credits, and then having a delay of 3 years, why do they keep her?
Yeah, I mean, I know that she was acting in, I know because Wikipedia told me that she was doing stage work and early in her career, so it may have been she just got buzz. I mean, she appeared in Romeo and Juliet opposite Neil Patrick Harris in 1998, and so he had...
Oh, on stage?
Yeah, on stage. So, I mean, I guess, I suppose that was during the development process of Carrie, too, but, like, if she's at that point, if she's, like, in a starring role opposite Neil Patrick Harris, who's coming off of Doogie Howser at that point, she must have had a fair amount of juice in the theater world, so it might have just been...
Yeah.
We've got this up-and-coming young actress, let's attach her to a Carrie project because she's still young.
Yeah. I think she does a great job. I have no... I mean, not that my complaints about her would be merited at all, but, like, I think it's I'm more interested in your thoughts on the character, because we have, in the original Carrie, a kind of meek, cloistered, religious figure in Carrie, or at least religion is bombarded on her. And this is a very different type of character, one that doesn't really take bullying. When there's a moment when a couple of guys, the football players, try to hit on her, and she tells them off. I'm not going to use the word, but basically saying, I'm not into guys.
Yeah.
And
huge if true.
Like, she doesn't take any shit.
Yeah, no, she doesn't, which is a bold... that's one of the things that I liked at first before I saw how it was going to play out, because it's like, okay, this is the telekinesis girl who isn't just lying down and taking everyone's bullshit. Okay, she's going to, be using her powers differently and going to have different motivations and actions. So, yeah, it's just then the movie kind of swerves in the last 30 or 40 minutes into... Okay, we need to speedrun a Carrie type situation where suddenly it's like, okay, a popular girl is mad at her. Her friends, the popular girl's friends, befriend Rachel, because her name's not Rachel. The movie's called Carrie. They should call this the Rachel Carrie too. It's all about a girl getting a popular haircut from the 90s. This whole thing with the popular kids coming and extending these invitations to her and pretending to be her friends and then humiliating her publicly, but it's just like the sort of prickly punk riot girl that she is. She's not the sort of person who's going to have the popular kids being warm to her and is going to accept that openly. Like, she's not the sort of person who's going to let them get close enough to hurt her. That's not the character she's been built to be. So they try to just... They set up one type of character and then they swap her, I feel like.
Yeah, it is weird. She plays... Yeah, and I want to mention this because it plays into some of the big research I did that we'll get into in a bit. But in 1999, you had the popularity of Korn and Limp Bizkit and the kind of new metal alt gothy, phase.
The band Garbage,
And
shouted out in this movie.
even though that was in the mainstream, it was still representative of the outsiders.
Mm-hmm.
So in school, you weren't cool if you liked Korn.
Yeah.
It might be a #1 hit on TRL that week, but you were still bullied. You were still made fun of. You're still the weird outsider. I mean, according to, high school rules, not my rules.
Sure.
So she's playing very much in that world. And I think that was very timely. I think it develops a character that makes sense to apply a Carrie template to. Subscribe to Movie Memory Machine for new forgotten movies every other Friday, available wherever you listen to podcasts.